Good morning. Everyone, please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All right, we'll call this meeting to order. I'll entertain a motion for the reading and approval of the minutes of the last meeting.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Opportunity for the public to address the board. Agenda items only. Okay. Motion 230407.
Commissioner, this is a motion to change the title of First Assistant Solicitor to General Counsel. There is no change in salary. It's strictly a title change.
Pardon me?
It's strictly a title change. There is no
Okay. All right.
movement in salary.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Second.
The question, all in favor? Aye. All right. Motion 2344048.
Sir, this is a motion to reduce the salary of master from $59,609 to $55,000. Here to speak upon that is the court administrator, Mr. Frank Castellano.
Frank?
Thank you. Good morning. What we're presenting here today has become necessary with the addition of our newest judge, the Honorable Judge Frank Ruggiero, to our bench. So these positions here are relative to his staff, to 2 of the 4 staff members that each judge gets. So the first motion is to make an adjustment of the current salary, which is listed as master at $59,609, and reduce it to $55,000. Now, in addition to the reduction, want to make sure there's no confusion on the title. On the court's list, we have that particular position listed as master, hearing officer, it's called master. On the county seniority list, it's listed as orphans court master. So in addition to reducing the salary to $55,000, I think in order to make sure that both of our lists match, it should just be listed as master. Now, I just want to be clear. We are talking about the position related to Judge Ruggiero's staff. We are not talking about the orphans court master position for the individual who works for the Court of Common Pleas, because there are 2 on the county seniority list. So I don't want any confusion.
That has nothing to do with this at this point.
No, absolutely not. Okay, so I just, I know that's a lot of information, but I just want to be clear which position we are reducing. So that would be the first motion.
Any questions for Frank? I'll make that motion. I'll second. Question, all in favor? Aye.
Thank you.
234049.
Sir, this is a motion to increase the salary of the junior law clerk tip staff from $25,901 to $30,510, and to change the title to secretary. Once again, here is Mr. Castellano.
Thank you. And this is the second part of what I just described. This is related to Judge Ruggiero's staff.
Budget neutral.
It's budget neutral, as you can see, so it's a salary change and a title change.
I'll make that motion. Anyone have any questions? I'll entertain a second.
Second.
Question, all in favor? Aye, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, resolution, or motion 2304053.
Sir, this is a motion to approve an SEIU memorandum of understanding. This is one individual in the union moving from one unit to a second unit at a lower salary than they're making currently. Here to speak upon that is the Director of Human Resources, Ms. Joanne Granza-Decker.
Thank you. We have a vacancy as an office service clerk, and we've been having a hard time filling it. We have a union member that was interested. However, it would have been a significant cut. So we decided with the union to credit his years of service in the bargaining unit to increase it slightly.
And what did we have to do for the union in return for this?
We did an MOU with them, so that's it.
All right, any questions? I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Question, all in favor? Aye. Aye, thank you.
Thank you.
Opportunity for the public to address the board. Where were you this morning, Joan?
I had the Police Pension Commission's meeting, which is the third Wednesday of every month at 10 o'clock. So But I came down as soon as I could, but you guys are so prompt, you were just done. At any rate, I have a question and some comments I want to make. Concerning the staffing shortages you have in various parts of county government, specifically the Office of Youth and Children's Services, 911 Center, and to some extent occasionally in the prison. And I know that many of these positions which have the shortages are unionized positions. I'm curious, I know you're in the midst of looking at beginning to the work for the budget for 2024. And I'm curious as to, is it possible as you are in budget discussions, is there a way to talk to the unions even though they're not, you're not negotiating a union contract at this point in time for perhaps salary adjustments to be able to attract more applicants for some of these serious shortages? Is that a possibility?
Mr. Chairman, if I may, Joan, in the last contract that we signed just in this past year,
Right.
we focused on, with the union, on 911 and OYFS to increase their starting salaries and increase retention salaries and give them higher raises to be more attractive.
They're both for recruitment and retention.
Yes, and so we've done that already, just in the past year. But I would believe for the commissioner's part here that there's really nothing off the table at this point to attract more individuals.
Okay. Has there been any effect from what you did last year? Have you seen an increase in personnel?
No.
Well, 911, I think we have.
911, I'm sorry, excuse me, I was still focusing on OYFS. We have seen no increase in people coming in and applying for OYFS, no dramatic increase. And that's not because of what's going on today. It's just the way it was since January of 2023. We have seen a significant increase in the 911 center, yes.
Okay.
There's
And
no real issue with the prison at this point.
no, and I'll talk about that when you have the prison board meeting later on. But I got the sense that, there are many factors in why you may not be able to attract or retain people, one of them being, of course, salary and benefits. The salary. Mandatory overtime, if that exists. There are a whole lot of issues in there. I just wanted to make sure that, I know a lot of times, union positions, you can't just arbitrarily start adjusting salaries without conferring with the union. And if you're not in the middle of negotiations, I don't know how that works.
Right.
Because union contracts are
Understood, thank you.
We increased the hourly rate for the 911 dispatchers, right?
Yes, we have. We increased the hourly rate for all members of SEIU.
And to Joan's point, if we wanted to increase, say, the caseworker positions or whatnot, can we do that? Even though we settled the CBA, we would just have to have a sit-down with the...
Standard protocol for labor negotiations, and Donnie could attest to this because he's a lawyer, obviously, is that the union needs to approach us to sit down and talk about a meet and discuss, which Joanne could even talk about now if she wanted to, and get up. And that's how it really works, is that the union has to come to us to negotiate higher wages for their union members. The administration would be hit with an unfair labor practice if it was vice versa.
Would it? Donnie, would be, so if we went to them and said, we have this huge shortage, which is really a problem and caused us to be reduced to,
Right.
I can't think of the word right now, and OYFS, provisional.
Yeah.
We couldn't talk to them and say, this is the issue, we want to try to fix it.
Generally, no. Generally, they have to approach us. Brian's correct on that. Yeah, it could be considered an unfair labor practice if we go in and trying to raise salaries on just certain employees. Yeah.
But I
understand.
think that
Yeah.
their union will probably come forward and talk to us about it.
Thank you.
else from the public? Commissioner Sherman?
Nothing.
Commissioner Dominic? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second on the question. All in favor? Aye. Thank you.